going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Pokemon Diamond, Amy's fourth journey through the world of Pokemon. Last time we made it here, finally, to the Pokemon League, having gotten through Victory Road in one go, technically, because we started at the beginning, but, not battling trainers or anything. And we made it here to the, as I said, to this building. We bought some items.
Yes.
Over at the mart.
Very necessary.
Yes. And then we went to go talk to this individual up here, but we were stopped by our friend, Flock.
Our friend / adversary.
Who was, talking some big talk about, getting ready to challenge the league and that, he was going to be on par with us. And Amy proceeded to destroy that young man's life. Ruin his dreams right there in front of everybody at the Pokemon League, and do so relatively handedly.
Yeah.
But I did say at the end of the last episode that it was a question as to whether that win over Flock was an indication of things to come or lulling you into a false sense of security.
Well, either way, I've already decided that I'd like to level them up higher before we begin the Elite Four.
Great.
Even though the fight against Flock was so simple, the Elite Four isn't going to be. It's just not.
Well, and not only that, but don't forget, right? Most of Flock's Pokemon were known quantities to you.
Yeah.
You've seen them before, you've faced them before, most of them.
But I don't remember any of them.
Sure, but I guess what I'm saying is but none of them are what the hell is that? Or very few of them were this time. Right? Even Staraptor that you weren't as familiar with, it's a big bird. Right. So I wonder what attacks to use against it. But with the Elite Four, there's always those opportunities of things coming up and you're like, I've never seen this before. I have no idea what it is. Right. You don't know what typings the Elite Four has or what levels their Pokemon are going to be.
Yeah, and it's pretty frequent that, it'll lie to you or, you'll walk into a room that's, covered with plants and you'll be like, oh, it's grass types.
Right.
And then you fight them and they're like, one water type and a dragon, random bullshit.
Yeah, so that's perfectly fair. So I remember, let's remind everyone what your team looks like. So this is your team. You have your low level or your lower end is Blissey and Dialga at 47. Your top end is Medicham at 56, and then Luxray at 49, and Empoleon and Kricketune at 51 apiece.
Yeah.
So the question is, what are you looking for in terms of leveling up? Are you looking for a consistent level for everyone, or are you looking for certain stats, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah, so for this team, I think we've seen that having them all at the same level doesn't make as much sense, because to try and make them similar in terms of stats and HP, there has to be variation in their levels. That's why Medicham is 56 and Dialga and Blissey are 47.
Yeah.
But I would like to level all of them up, including Dialga. But I really don't want to level Dialga up that much because all of its stats are already above 100.
Now that its speed just reached 100 at the last level up, yes.
So, stat-wise, this Dialga is good to go, So, 1 or 2 levels on it, I'd be happy with. But... And even if it didn't level up at all, it just came close to leveling up, I wouldn't cry about it.
Sure. It's over halfway there already.
Oh, okay, great.
So.
But Blissey I want to level up because even though it's got huge HP and special defense, all of its other stats are low compared to my other Pokemon.
Okay.
Except for friggin' Kricketune, whose stats are so low, it's awful.
Yeah, obviously except for that attack and technically HP, but still.
like, Kricketune is the one I really want to level the most. Because it's pretty bad. I mean, 62 defense. Yeah, I mean, obviously the defense and attack on Blissey are total trash.
Yeah.
But when they're total trash, you expect it to be trash and you just move on from it.
Right. You know that there's nothing you can do about it. Like, no amount of leveling up this Blissey is going to get you to a point where you're happy about the attack and defense. Like, they're just going to be trash. Yeah.
But I'd love the 80s to be 100 or be, you know,
on
at
Blissey,
least in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Especially since the special defense is already 145.
Sure.
You know, if it's going to have 2 crappy stats, then it's going to have 2 crappy stats. But I want it to just be the 2.
Yeah.
Not 4.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
So, yeah. Luxray could stand to level a little bit, but probably doesn't really need it that much. Empoleon is probably in the same boat. Yeah, because all of its stats except for attack are already over 100.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. And then the only other one that you haven't technically talked about is Medicham, but...
Right. Medicham, I'd like to see around level 60, if we could get it there.
Okay.
Then even if, say, the special defense doesn't make it up high, it's the one stat that's bad, and if it's 1, then it's not a big deal.
Sure.
You know.
And even again, it's not quote unquote bad, at least in my opinion, right? You have such not a ton of variance in your 3 non-triple digit stats. It's a difference of 3 away from special attack in either direction, right? 3 up to attack, 3 down to special defense, and so, you know, even if that stays relatively consistent, if you get attack up to 100, then it means your special defense is still going to be 94.
Right.
Right. It'll just be a 6-point difference. So that's not too bad. But okay. So then it's not so much. I mean, you said you want Medicham around level 60, and you said Dialga can use maybe 1.
Yeah, 1 or 2, and I'd be thrilled. And none, I would be, you know, dealing with it.
And then you said kind of the same for Empoleon and like a few on Luxray.
Right.
Okay. And then
so like probably in the 2-ish range for those 3.
For 1, 2, and 3?
Correct.
Okay.
And then for Blissey and Kricketune, I probably want a decent number of leveling.
Okay.
And then Medicham up to 60.
Okay.
Is probably where I would like him to be.
Okay.
I mean, we can see as we're leveling up Medicham, like, if all the stats get high enough before level 60 or something,
sure,
for some weird reason, like,
sure,
then I would be fine with that too.
Okay.
You know.
So I think what we'll do is we've done this in series in the past, Pokemon series in the past. What we'll do is I'm obviously more than happy to have us do this, but I don't think all of you want to just sit here and watch us, you know, watch numbers go up and watch progress bars fill slowly. So what we'll do is we'll cut back in. If there are interesting things that occur along the way, we'll cut back in for those. But otherwise, we will at one point just be back here in relatively this spot to show you all the fruits of our labor, talk about things, and, you know, kind of go from there.
I did want to take a look at the PC.
Sure. Let's see what we've got.
Because I know we have Uxie in there.
It's true. The only other legendary we were able to catch.
I don't love the idea of putting in a second legendary Pokemon on my team because I don't even love having the one. But yeah, it's level 50.
I was going to say, notably, higher level than your current legendary on your team.
Yeah.
But also a psychic type, which would be a redundant typing on your team since you have Medicham, thank you.
Yeah, the thing is, though, if Uxie's stats are significantly better than Kricketune, and we're afraid that Kricketune never going to get there.
Okay.
I might entertain the idea of switching Kricketune out with Uxie.
Okay. So if we look at Uxie, rash nature, good endurance, likes dry food, and here are its stats. It has 143 HP.
Okay.
83 attack, 149 defense, 103 special attack, 124 special defense, and 111 speed.
Yeah, see, this is pretty great. Like, it's just got the one stat that's low.
Correct.
Which is so much simpler to deal with than the, like, all but one that Kricketune has.
Sure. And ironically, it's Kricketoone's attack that's over 100 and it's Uxie's attack that is under, which is kind of funny to me. Also, the abilities levitate, so any ground type attacks that might be coming your way, Uxie would be able to dodge them completely. And then your attacks are Confusion, Yawn, Future Sight, and Amnesia. Confusion, we know what it does.
Right.
Yawn, as a reminder, you use the move, yawn at your opponent, they still get an attack, basically, because they fall asleep on the next turn. So they can still get an attack off, because if they're slower than you, you use the yawn, and then they hit you back, and then they fall asleep. Like, then you attack and they fall asleep.
Okay.
Or, if they're faster than you, then they hit you, you yawn, they hit you, and then they fall asleep. So you will take one attack after the yawn has hit, but it does then fall asleep, and it's regular sleep rules. And then Future Sight. We've seen opponents use this before, but it has 80 power, 90 accuracy. It's a special attack. 2 turns after the move is used, the foe is attacked with a hunk of psychic energy.
What does it mean by a hunk? Does that mean it's gonna like do that much more? I mean,
it technically it just does 80, right? It's not. It's stab, so it'll be a little bit more because of the stab move. But the interesting thing, in my opinion, about Future Sight is the fact that whether Uxie is still on the battlefield or not, it will still hit. Future Sight will still hit, and if the opposing Pokemon that is out when you use Future Sight gets switched out, Future Sight will still hit whatever Pokemon is in.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes. As long as it's the same fight, of course, right? Like if you finish an Elite Four member off before Future Sight hits, obviously that doesn't do it. But that may be somewhat obvious, but But yeah, as long as there's still a battle going on 2 turns later, no matter what Pokemon are on the battlefield, your side or theirs, the opponent will get hit with Future Sight, and then obviously, unless it's like a Dark type, which is immune to it, but that's just how that works. And then Amnesia, finally, not an attacking move. It empties its mind to forget its concerns, but it raises your special defense by +2.
Okay. Yeah, these moves are just okay.
Sure.
Confusion's great. We already have it.
Right, but you already have it with other attacks of its other types, which is...
And we haven't been using it a lot either.
Sure.
In this generation, this game.
Sure.
We haven't necessarily been needing Confusion that much.
Well, and so I think we've talked about this, and this is relevant to a degree, but I think we've talked about this. For folks that have not seen our Pokemon Red playthrough, what Amy is mostly referring to is the fact that in Pokemon Red, we had a Mr. Mime that we got in a trade in-game, and it was insane. It had Confusion from the moment we got it, and it used it up until the last fight in the Elite Four and destroyed with it.
Well, and if you think about it, back then... Psychic was so OP. Like, there was no way to beat it.
And so that's what I was going to say exactly, is that Game Freak or whatever, whoever, the makers of Pokemon in general, Game Freak and Nintendo, what have you, were like, oh, so people cracked the code and just used nothing but Psychic types. So we have to make Psychic types not as good, or at least put counters out there for Psychic types.
Right.
So
the Steel and the Dark type Pokemon, okay.
Yes. And not only that, but then, it just made it so that they did not have as many OP psychic. So yes, I think that's an astute observation, is that in this generation, we weren't as like frequently using confusion, mainly because it's not as powerful
as it used to be.
Right. Just in terms of the things that we were coming across to use it against.
Yeah, and the power's only 50 on that.
Yes.
Which is funny to me. Like, to think back to Red and like how imperative it was for us to use psychic type attacks. Like,
well, you could, because
to think that the power of them was only 50, like, it's kind of insane.
Yeah, you had gotten to the point, I mean, rightfully so, but you had gotten to the point where, like, anything that you came across that was a problem, you were like, whatever, let's try confusion on it. You know, like, unless it was a bug, right? Or a ghost. No, and even ghosts, because all the ghosts were part poison, so you were using confusion on the ghosts in Red as well. So, yeah. But anyway, so that's something that you can think about. You can either decide it right now that you want to put Yuxi in over Kricketune. I don't mind, as the person that's going to be spending some time with you leveling these things up. I don't mind, like, trying to level Kricketune up, checking the numbers, and then being like, not great, put in Yuxi instead.
Okay.
So we can probably just do that in, like, cut back in and let people know what you've decided, unless you know right now.
The thing, it sucks. Because based on this information, I feel like I should say just put Yuxi in now.
Okay.
But the problem is, like, I prefer to keep my team the way it is, especially this late in the game. Like, I want to keep, even like new moves I don't like taking, even if they're similar to the ones I already have.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't appreciate doing that. Because I want to know my team and I want to know what their moves are. And I want to have practiced with that.
I think that makes perfect sense, yeah.
The other side of the coin is, you know, if Kricketune is so much lower on all of its stats than every other Pokemon we have, except for, you know, Blissey's 2 shit stats. Which that even still makes me angry. But there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
But there is something I can do about Kricketune, and it's put in Yuxi. The problem is, Kricketune has a fighting type attack, which we already have on Medicham. It has 2 bug type attacks. One of which is crazy good, and the other one of which is a physical attack.
Vice versa, I think, is what you're...
Because it's a special attack.
Right.
And the fact that the 2 bug type attacks are 2 different types of attack...
Right, physical versus special, yeah.
...makes it really convenient. Because then when we're coming up against something that we want to hit with a bug type attack, we can say, well, we want to use the special attack or we want to use the physical attack.
Yeah, and you're no other information, you want to use the physical just because, 1, your attack power is so high, 2, X's are so good in general like that. But otherwise, yes, you're absolutely right. If you come across something that's like, hey, I'm going to buff my defense a bunch, or it's like a rock type Pokemon and you're not using Rock Smash for some reason, I guess. You would want to use the Bug Buzz because you know they're heavily defensive, but not heavily specially defensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can understand that. All right. So, like I said, you can either tell me now and we can switch it over, or we can try off-camera leveling a bit. And
I would say try leveling Kricketune a bit off-camera.
See what numbers look like after that.
And then if you sit there and say, this is just the bane of my existence and it's never going to happen...
Well, it's not...
Then we can try some other things.
Sure. And I was going to say, it's not about me, but I don't want to, like, you know... I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying something against you. It's just... You're the one that knows, looking at the stats, whether the numbers are acceptable to you or not.
Yeah.
So we will get to a certain point. Like, you know, I mean, my opinion, and this is just my opinion, you're the one making the calls here, is that if you're trying to train Medicham up to level 60, right? And that's kind of where you want Medicham to end up. That's your top end based on your discussions. If you get to the point where Kricketune is 60 or 59 or 58, and you're like, wow, he's still got a long way to go, then in my opinion, that's the moment where you have to make a decision. Right? Do you keep going and just be like, okay, fine, Kricketune's level 67, right? And Metacham's level 60, and everybody else's level is down in the 50s, but that's what we have to do to make Kricketune viable.
Right.
Or do you just say, okay, let me cut my losses, take Kricketune out, put Yuxi in, and that's... Either of those, in my opinion, is perfectly acceptable because, as far as I'm concerned, taking the time to level things up is not that big of a deal in the long term for me, and especially for folks watching. It's going to be moments for them. So
yeah, the main thing I'm worried about is losing bug type attacks because we already lost our grass type attack. And our ghost type attack?
No, we have ghost on Dialga.
Oh, we did get that back. Okay.
Shadow Claw, yeah.
So we lost our grass type attack, which I really don't love because I think grass is really good.
It's one of the main 3 types, right? Obviously. Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I never thought fire was good. I still don't think fire is good.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know, like, we have Dialga, which is Dragon, which is, if we come across something that we can't handle,
sure,
just use Dialga at that point.
Sure.
Because it can kind of tank whatever until we can get off, an attack that's going to, do some serious shit.
Yeah.
And we can't really say that about Yuxi, even though it's...
a
legendary.
Right.
Its attacks are not things that are terribly scary like Dialga's.
No, but if you were talking about tanking stuff, Yuxi's numbers in defense and special defense might be there enough for you to be able to do that, depending on the situation. Again, Dialga's are pretty high up there as well, and if it's special defense you're looking for, you've got Blissey. So.
Right. Now, Kricketune does already have a fighting type move that Metacham already has.
Correct.
And if we replace Kricketune with Yuxi, the same will happen just with the Psychic.
Yes.
Except we'll be missing the bug type attacks.
Correct.
And Cut we'll have to put somewhere.
You don't have to do that because you're not going to have to cut in the Elite Four, right?
Yeah,
you just go from room to room.
True.
It's just thankfully because you're here in the Elite Four doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then if for whatever reason,
that didn't even occur to me.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. Again, it's just that thing of like, oh, we can't not have cut.
Right.
But for going through the Elite Four, you don't need it. But it's an important consideration. I understand. The other thing that you could technically look at, and this might be a little bit of time, folks, so I apologize, but this is important to get ready for the Elite Four. You have TMs. I know that you were just talking about how much you dislike, new moves or whatever. So there is Bullet Seed. I don't know if Yuxi can learn Bullet Seed. It's a crappy grass type attack, but it's a grass type attack.
Yeah, I hate that one. But
it's not good.
can we click on it though and see?
Yeah. So it's got 10 power, 100 accuracy, but it's one of those moves that hits 2 to 5 times. So it's 20 to 50 power technically.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And you have 30 power points in it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's way more than I would use.
Well, right. Exactly. And then this is a dark type move that doesn't deal damage. This is an attacking move, but your Pokemon has to not like you for it to do more damage.
Oh, interesting.
A full power attack that grows more powerful the less the user likes its trainer. But you've been leveling up your friendship on your Pokemon pretty consistently.
Not on Yuxi.
Yuxi is new, sure, but Yuxi's attack is its lowest stat, and this is a physical, normal type attack. So,
still, we do have things that we can feed it or whatever that'll make it not like us.
I guess.
All those bitter tasting whatever.
Yeah, but those are healing items, so you'd need it to take a bunch of damage first.
That's true.
But Yeah, it's a possibility. And this is the opposite of that. A full power attack that grows more the more the user likes its trainer. Shockwave is an electric attack, which we have on... we have a bunch of electric attacks, not this one specifically. On...
Luxray.
Thank you. God, I'm doing very poorly at that today. We have poison type attack.
Oh, that's nice.
Unsanitary sludge is hurled at the foe. It may also poison the target. It's 90 power, 100 accuracy, and it's a special attack with 10 power points.
That's not a bad move. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good one. Mm-hmm. And we don't have any poison.
We
pretty much really haven't ever had poison on our team.
Yeah, and no one's able to use it. I don't know if Yuxi is, but nobody that you currently have can use it.
It would be cool to see if Yuxi could.
Right. And then Rock Tomb, we have Rock Slide already. Yeah. Fire Blast we already have. Torment doesn't do damage. Thief does menial damage. Yeah, it's 40 power, 100 accuracy, and you can steal their held item or something.
Yeah. We have Rock Slide on
Metacham.
Okay.
Skill Swap is nothing. Snatch is nothing. Roost is nothing. Brine is water, but you already have stuff on. You already have Surf and Waterfall on Empoleon. Fling is nothing. Charge Beam is an electric type attack. We talked about that. Embargo is nothing. Payback, no. Recycle, no. Rock Polish, no. Flash, no. Avalanche is an ice type move, but you already have Blizzard on Blissey.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a ton of PP, though. I think it's 6.
Yes. This has 10 and does 60 power, 100 accuracy, whereas Blizzard's 120 power or something and 85 accuracy or something like that. Okay. I could be a little bit off on those, but Dark Pulse is 80 power, 100 accuracy, 15 power points, and it's a dark type attack. You have dark type attacks on Luxray again, or a dark type attack on Luxray. Yeah. Dream Eater, the foe would have to be asleep. No. So you have Yawn on Yuxi, but then you got to wait 3 turns to be able to use this because it's got to fall asleep and whatever. Substitute, which is nothing, and Trick Room's nothing. So you have Cut, Fly, Surf, Strength, Rock Smash, Waterfall, and Rock Climb. Again, all of these represented on your team, and then if you're putting Yuxi in, you won't have Cut, but you don't need Cut.
Right.
So
there are things here that I would love to see if Yuxi could learn, like Fly or Rock Tomb. Well, I guess it doesn't need Rock Tomb.
Rock Tomb not as much, but you were talking about the poison type move.
Yeah, the what is it?
Sludge Bomb.
Sludge Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great to find that out.
Oh, okay. We can do that. All right, so we will move Yuxi onto the team in place of...
No, we can do Cricketune.
Okay. We'll leave it over there just in case. And then... go back to the bag, back to Sludge Bomb. Yuxi cannot learn Sludge Bomb.
Okay.
You wanted to check on which other one?
Fly.
It cannot learn Fly.
Okay.
So it has Levitate, but it can't fly.
Okay. Yeah, those are the 2 I really wanted to check.
Okay, so good to know.
Yeah.
That it looks like none of your... Oh, yeah, you mentioned Rock Tomb, but... Oh, Bullet Seed was the other one. So Blissey, I think, can... No, nobody. Literally no one. Okay. So then, there you go. That's the answer to your question about Yuxi, which is that none of the TMs that you might want to teach it... can be used. Wow. Yes, deposit in box 1.
And none of the HMs?
Well,
because that was the Fly and the Cut and stuff. Okay.
Well, we didn't try Cut or anything because, again, you don't...
I'm just saying that's what the HMs were.
Correct. Let's just say move. I don't know why I didn't do that originally. I was just clicking around. But yeah, so we will take back Cricketune into the party. Okay. So yeah, I think at this point we can safely cut and come back with our newly assembled team level, or changing people out or leveling up or whatever the case may be, and you will see the progression along the way, or you'll just see us back in this spot again.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we are back. I am about to finish leveling up the final Pokemon, the final time. And you will note that Kricketune is already level 60. Ugh, come on, Tentacruel, really? You gotta do this to me now. X's are still probably better than Bug Buzz. I was telling Amy I've fought so many Tentacruels and Pelipers that it's insane. Poison Jab, that's fine. So yeah, I've gotten intimately familiar with these two Pokemon because I have fought only Tentacruels and Pelipers with everyone as I was leveling them up. Kricketune gained 1,112.
Yeah.
And is now level 61.
Yeah.
So let's check out its stats. First of all, there are your pluses.
Okay.
So, it has 183 max HP, 150 attack even, 78 defense, 86 special attack, 80 special defense, and 108 speed.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means for folks, by the way, because I had leveled Kricketune up to 60, showed Amy the stats, and Amy, you were happy to keep Kricketune as long as I could level it up one more time to get that special defense up by that 1 point, so that we didn't feel compelled to have to put Yuxi in.
Yeah.
Good. So, then we are done. We will show you the rest of our team, and we will get right into this Elite Four. Apologies. Go ahead.
We're getting there.
Yes, so apologies for the delay, but we wanted to make sure that we went in and did the things that we wanted to do going in. So, that's very important to take the time, because otherwise, if you're not happy with your team and stuff, then what the hell are you doing? So, let's take a look. I guess we can switch the order back to where it was. And then once we get in, as we typically do, once we get into that first room, based on what's around us, you can try to make a determination and see who you might want to put in.
Yeah.
So just to double check everyone's stats, we have 340 HP on Blissey.
Gross.
33 attack.
Hate it.
37 defense.
Hate it.
95 special attack.
Okay.
163 special defense.
Okay.
And 91 speed.
Okay.
Medicham has 99 attack.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot the 156 HP. 99 attack, 128 defense, 96 special attack, 93 special defense, and 144 speed.
Yeah.
Empoleon also has 99 attack.
Wow.
123 defense. I again forgot HP. 171.
Yeah.
135 special attack. 125 special defense, and 117 speed.
Sounds good to me.
I'll remember the HP this time. 159 HP.
Yeah.
150 attack.
Jesus.
104 defense. 114 special attack. 101 special defense. And Slow Boy, 84 speed on our Luxray here.
That's okay. He's amazing. I love it.
Kricketune, as we saw, also at 150 attack, so tied with Luxray, but then 78 defense, 86 special, 80 special defense, and 108 speed.
And 183 HP.
Thank you. And then Dialga, 160 HP, 119 attack, 149 defense, 169, nice, special attack, 114 special defense, and 107 speed.
Yeah, these stats are sick.
Yeah. So, Amy.
Yeah.
Because it's been a bit for me, I want to just remind myself, we have 14 Hyper Potions, 18 Revives, 16 Full Heals. We have some one Revival Herb, 20 Super Potions, 10 Regular Potions, and where are they? 32 Full Restores, as well as 2 Max Revives. Oh, we have a Zinc. We can give somebody more special defense.
Oh, nice.
Who do we want to have more special defense? I assume
see.
it's going to be just Kricketune, but we can check. So, not Blissey.
No.
93 on Medicham. 125, 101, 80, 114.
Yeah, so let's give it to Cricketoon.
You got it. All right, so we will go into our bag, use the zinc on Cricketoon. It won't have any effect.
What?
So I think you've used enough zincs on it, and so it won't work on it. So the next lowest was Metacham? Do I recall that correctly?
Yes, with a 90.
93 or something like that. It won't have any effect. What?
I guess we give it to somebody else still.
I mean...
Not Blissey.
101. Luxray is the next one. Why doesn't it work? Have we used too many? I didn't think we did, but I guess. There we go. Base special defense rose. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Then that's enough of that. Are you ready?
Yeah, you don't want to use too much zinc. Because it is a heavy metal, and you will be poisoned by it.
Yeah, exactly. Let me determine that you are qualified to face the Pokemon League. So, let us examine the gym badges you gathered from Sinnoh.
Okay.
Orberg City's Coal Badge. Eterna City's Forest Badge. Veilstone City's Cobble Badge. Pastoria City's Fen Badge. Hearthome City's Relic Badge. Kanalave City's Mine Badge. Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge. And Sunny Shore City's Beacon Badge.
What's a fen?
I think it's a swamp.
Oh.
Very well. Trainer, you've indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that brought you here and go for glory.
Yes! I'm going for glory.
Okay. Blissey's up top right now, but once we get in, like I said, we can try to check the surroundings, check the person that we're playing against.
I like having Blissey up top as we enter here because she's got a nice wide variety of moves, types of moves, and she has high special defense and low regular defense, but if she dies, I kind of don't care. So it's all good.
All right, so what do you think of, one, the music, and two, the environment that you've just entered into?
It looks very mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
The music is very ominous. Yeah. So I feel like we're going to walk onto this platform and it's going to turn into a hole. And we're just going to fall through space or like down an elevator shaft and we're just going to die.
Well, I mean, conveniently, we're literally carrying the Master of Time with us, so I think we'll be okay no matter what.
Oh, good point.
Thanks. I thought so.
So I guess we're fine. Let's just go.
So you were close. When we step on it, we don't fall. We rise.
Ew.
And now, we are here.
Ooh.
So what do we think of this room?
It looks very electrical still.
Okay.
This guy's got green hair, so maybe he's like a grass guy or like a bug guy or like a reptile guy. There's no reptiles.
There's no reptiles. But okay. So if that's the case, if he is maybe a grass or a bug guy, who would we like up top against possibly a grass or a bug guy?
Ooh, let's find out.
Oh, hey, I forgot to mention, everybody, while Amy's checking. The only other things that we did is Amy had some decisions to make, and she did off camera. Our Empoleon now has Drill Peck instead of Aerial Ace. Amy, you were deciding between the 50 power of Aerial Ace, which never misses, versus the 80 power of Drill Peck, which has a flat 100 accuracy, so it normally won't miss, but can be affected by them raising their evasion or lowering your accuracy, but you still opted for the more powerful attack, sacrificing the ability to hit no matter what, because it was 30 more power. It was 50 versus 80.
And
so
Aerial Ace we've had kind of some trouble with. Like, you just asked to check bug and grass.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, flying is super effective against both.
Correct.
But if it was Aerial Ace, I might change my mind about using it because Aerialise doesn't do a shit ton.
Plus, if it's a grass type trainer, this is your water Pokemon.
Oops.
And then the only other decision that I made was Dialga, when it leveled up to level 50 here, it asked if it wanted to learn the move Heal Block.
The fuck is that?
I mean, it's literally what it sounds like. When you use Heal Block, it means for a certain number of turns, the opponent cannot heal itself, either through like recover or roost or something.
I was thinking like the heel of your foot.
No.
I was like, what do they like put their foot up and like block attacks with their heel of their foot?
It can block an opponent from recovering through using moves like recover or roost, or I believe it also prevents the trainer from getting effects from like hyper potions and stuff. But with these being your moves on Dialga, I didn't even ask you because it was like, no. So anyway, those are the only move decisions I made as we leveled up. Okay.
So were you saying I shouldn't use Empoleon because it's a water type?
You're
saying I should use Empoleon because it's a water type?
I didn't say one way or the other, but what I said was if you want to put Empoleon up top because it has flying type attacks, or a flying type attack, which is super effective against either grass or bug, just realize if it is grass, Empoleon is weak to grass because it's not the flying type, it just has a flying type attack. Okay. So you can do it, just be aware. You also have a fire type attack on Blissey.
Right. Or an ice type attack. So we can leave Blissey in.
You got it. All right, are you ready to face the first member of the Elite Four?
Yes.
Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon.
Ha! Yeah, me too. I love bugs.
Well, we'll see if you love bugs after facing Aaron's bugs. How's that sound?
Okay. I'll still love bugs.
Bug Pokemon are nasty mean, and yet they're beautiful too.
Mean?
I
think they're great.
Well, there you go. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon.
They are perfect.
Okay, let me take you on.
I love the voice you do for him.
Thank you. I just kind of came upon it. It really was not a...
it's very bro-y.
Yeah, well, yes, that was the idea. Elite Four Aaron with 5 Pokemon starts with Dustox.
Uh-oh.
I know you don't love Dustox, but here we are.
Okay.
And you've got Blissey. So Dustox level 53, Blissey level 52. Blizzard, Fire Blast, Thunder, or Rock Climb?
Fire.
You do go first, and you miss.
Poop nuggets.
Dustox used Bug Buzz, which we know is a special attack because we have it. And it does, on a crit, does, 40, 50, 64 damage. Fire again.
Yeah.
It hits this time. You've got your Wise Glasses. You've got high enough special attack. And
whoa,
take it down in 1 with a crit, notably.
Okay.
That may have mattered. Dustox faints. Blissey gains 1,828.
Jeez.
Very
Okay.
nice. Elite Four Aaron is about to send in Heracross.
What's Heracross?
Will you change Pokemon? That's the, you thought it was a robot. It had the big long horn.
Yeah.
And Flock had it.
Yeah.
So.
We'll stay in.
Okay. You can do that just as a friendly reminder. It had like fighting type attacks, I think, last time.
Oh.
I think when Flock used it, it had at least one fighting type attack.
We don't want that against our normal type.
Against a normal type with like 30 defense. Yeah, that's correct.
Well, we determined that it's not a grass type gym. It's a bug type gym.
It's not a gym, but otherwise you're still correct.
Right.
Otherwise, everything else you said was fine. Go on.
So, we can put Empoleon in.
You got it.
And we will do the thing.
The drill peck?
Yeah.
You got it. Empoleon comes in. Here
I love
is
those little buttons.
on the back.
Yeah.
There's Heracross.
Ah, that's so cool.
You like it?
Yes.
All right, let's use Drill Peck. Heracross used Night Slash,
Whoa.
which did not do a lot of damage.
Huh.
It did, 18? Something like that? Drill Peck.
That was pretty sick.
It was pretty cool, huh? It's your first time ever using Drill Peck on Empoleon. And I'm pretty satisfied with the results. I don't know about you.
That was good.
Now what? Same thing?
Should we... that seems like a waste.
It's the highest power points you have on all of your moves.
Oh.
It's up to you. You don't have to. You do what you want.
Do you think like a waterfall will do it? Because water's still bad for bugs, right?
I mean, it's not bad for bugs, but it's neutral, right?
They just drown in the water.
If you want to use waterfall, we can use waterfall.
Yeah.
They just drown in the water. Elite Four Aaron used a full restore.
What the fuck?
Why? Why is that your response? Holy crap. Okay, here's waterfall. So we'll see if it would have killed. It certainly would have.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a crit. It still probably would have. So you want to Drill Peck again?
Yeah.
Heracross used Stone Edge.
Whoa. That looked really cool.
Yeah, it did 30 damage. It's not very effective.
Good.
And you used Drill Peck. And you know what that means. He was level 54, by the way. Yeah, Heracross is down. Critical hit. Didn't matter that time, but still super effective. If we had critted the first time with that, we would have just killed it outright. But anyway, Heracross faints. Empoleon gained 2,313.
Nice.
And Elite Four Aaron is about to send in Vespaquin. Will we change Pokemon?
No.
Do you remember? Do you know anything about Vespaquin? You've never seen it before in this game, but you're going to be very pleased. But anyway, would you like to stay in with Empoleon?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to be very pleased. You ready?
Yes.
This is Vespaquin.
Ah! It's a bee. I love bees.
Surf, Drill Peck, Waterfall, Dig.
Drill Peck. I guess we did a pretty good job with our leveling. Because these seem to be like right on par with our levels.
Yes, this is also the first member of the Elite Four, but still. It's super effective. Vespaquin used Defend Order.
Whoa. She's calling all the worker bees.
Yes, and they're making her more defensive. Her defense and special defense just rose.
Cool.
Drill Peck again?
Yeah.
We use Drill Peck. It does that much. Super effective. Vespaquin used Attack Order.
Oh no. We're getting stung.
It did 26 damage. It's not very effective.
Alright, one more Drill Peck should do it, right?
I think it'll take 2 more.
Damn it.
Because her defense is up, don't forget, from the Defend Order.
No.
Yeah, see? Super effective. Vespaquin used Attack Order again. You look very sad.
I am sad. I loved her so much.
Well, here's another Drill Peck. Oh, no.
Oh, okay, now she's a bitch.
She used Heal Order.
Oh, hell no.
She heard what you said about
her. Oh, hell no.
And now she...
Oh. Nope.
She regained health.
Nope. Surf.
Surf?
Yeah, I want to see if it does a better job.
Than the attack order. Wow. Then the Drill Peck. Okay. So we hit her with Surf. It does do a better job. Oh, that was a crit. That's really funny.
She deserved it after that.
Vespaquin fainted. Empoleon gains 2,175. And Elite Four Aaron is about to send in Beautifly.
Okay.
Will we change Pokemon?
No.
He has 2 Pokemon left, Beautifly and one other. Here is Beautifly.
So cute.
Level 53. What would you like to use?
Let's use a Drill Peck.
There's Drill Peck.
We're eating bugs.
Yeah, and Empoleon's probably quite happy about that. It's super effective. Beautifly used Psychic. Nope. It did like 19 damage to you.
Okay, Drill Peck again.
You got it. There is your Drill Peck to finish off the Beautifly. Super effective. Beautifly faints. Empoleon gained 1,828. And finally, he is going to send in Drapion.
What's Drapion?
I mean, presumably his strongest Pokemon. What would you like to do against this Drapion? These are your options.
Is it like a curtain? Like a drapery?
Like a drapery? No, it is not.
Well.
Uh-huh.
Let's
you can still stay in. I just wanted you to see all your options here.
Yeah, let's stay in.
His final Pokemon, Drapion.
Whoa. That's so cool.
You like it?
It's a scorpion thing.
Kind of. Surf, Drill Peck, Waterfall, Dig.
Let's surf this one, because he's scary.
He sure is scary. He uses Ice Fang on you.
No.
It does 6 damage. It's not very effective.
Okay.
But you flinched.
Oh, damn.
Don't forget we can heal if you want as well, but...
Surf.
You got it. It used Aerial Ace. See, now it had Aerial Ace. It did 13 damage to you. It's not very effective. You use Surf. Which hits... Whoa.
Wow.
That was not a crit. Wow, Amy. Nicely done. Drapion restored its health using its Citrus Berry. Notably, this Pokemon is level 57. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Surf again.
You got it. That's a smart call. X-Scissor.
Whoa.
Woo!
Oh, damn.
That was a crit. We lived on 7, and it's not very effective. And you've finished this thing off with a Surf. Amy. First member of the Elite Four down. Look at you. Drapion faints. 2,491 experience. And appropriately grew to level 54 for the trouble.
Hell yes.
Ooh, look at those pluses, too.
Wow.
Very
sexy.
nice. 174 max HP. 174 max HP. You've finally broken triple digits with all of your stats.
Wow.
With 101 attack, 126 defense, 137 special attack, 127 special defense, and 119 speed.
Awesome.
And you defeated Elite Four Aaron. I will now concede defeat. But I think you came to see how great bug Pokemon can be. I hope you also realized what you're up against at the Elite Four. Battling is a deep and complex affair. You got $6,840 for winning.
It was hard.
Yeah. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me.
Yeah, let's hear it for you, because you're awesome, and so are your pokes.
No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next room.
That wasn't wrong.
Not what you said was wrong, where he said, let's hear it for me. What, you know.
Yeah, let's hear it for him. He's awesome.
I think the implication is that, like, you should be happy for his Pokemon, because they did a really good job. Like, he did. Yeah.
But so did he.
Right. 3 trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Okay, so then let's go on to the next room.
They're not tougher than you. You're the best.
You know that rhyme. First is the best.
There's no room for self-doubt in the Elite Four.
There's a lady.
Her hair is legit.
You like it? So first of all, I guess while we're looking around here, what do you think in terms of...
It's like Flock, except a mullet at the same time.
Sure. Party in the front, party in the back, kind of.
Party on top, party in the back. Bird on top, party in the back.
All right, so what type do you think she might have in terms of what you might want to put up top against her?
I don't know. It's brown, so maybe it's like a ground type.
Okay.
Area.
All right. So if
I
that's...
didn't say gym.
That's true. You did not. Trainer would be the right term.
Yeah.
Anyway, sure. So we're here. Empoleon and Blissey were the only two that fought there. So they're the only ones that need healing. Would you like to give them both some healing?
Well, definitely Empoleon, but probably also Blissey, yes.
Yeah, so Blissey's down by, what did we say, 64? So you could do, like, Super Potion and Regular Potion on Blissey.
Okay.
And then probably just a Hyper on Empoleon.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to our bag. Let's do a Hyper on Empoleon. Bring him back up to full health. Okay. And then go to Super Potion on Blissey. Yeah, see, now she's 14 down, so you can heal her by 20 with a potion if you want. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, but her defense is so low.
It's very bad, yes. I agree.
Okay. I kind of have to.
So then, against a ground type trainer, possible ground type trainer, who would you like up top?
I mean, I guess Empoleon's so good.
Okay. We will switch Empoleon to the top. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, well. You're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine.
Thanks.
Aha! I am Bertha.
Bertha.
That's her name.
Wow.
I have a preference for ground-type Pokémon.
Oh. Yeah, bitch.
Amy's got your number a little bit, Bertha. Just throwing that out there.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed her name was so badass.
Would you show this old lady how much you've learned?
It's Bertha. Elite.
Oh, her hair's actually different than I thought. It's pretty cute.
Oh. Elite Four Bertha has 5 Pokemon and starts with Quagsire.
Ew. Grody.
You've got Empoleon.
Gross. Okay.
What would you like to do against this Quagsire? You can Surf, Drill Peck, Waterfall, Dig, or Switch.
I'd like to switch, please.
2.
To... Quagsires are ground and water, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Let's put in, like, Medicham.
Okay. So now, unfortunately, Water Quagsire's 4 times weak too. As water ground types.
What?
Quagsire is
Oh, what are? I thought you said water.
Oh. Sorry. What are Quagsire's 4 times weak to?
I don't know.
As a water ground type.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that was... Oh, grass.
Which is why I said unfortunately.
Yeah, I kind of overlooked that one because I knew I didn't have it, I guess.
Sure. So you have Drain Punch, Rock Smash, Confusion, or Rock Slide.
Let's use Confusion.
You got it. Medicham used Confusion. We are faster.
Nice.
Although we are level 60, it's level 55. And the Confusion does that much.
Yikers.
It digs a hole.
Ooh, poop nuggets.
Or burrowed its way underground. Sandstorm rages, because it used Sandstorm on its last turn, by the way. We were chatting, but it did, and we take some Sandstorm damage. Now, none of your Pokemon are levitatey or flyy types.
No.
So none of them are going to want to take this dig, so I guess we'll stay in here. Medicham's got high defense, so and we're faster, so whatever you use here is going to miss. So what do you want to miss? Or do you want to, like, randomly use an item or something?
Yeah, let's use an item.
Okay. So
I don't know. What do we got?
Well, in the battle items, you've got X speed and X accuracy if you wanted to use one of those, since you have the unique opportunity to actually use one of them if you'd like.
Since I've never used one of them ever, because
Nope.
they suck.
Nope, you have not. Or you can, like, you know, heal up somebody. I mean, like, Medicham's the only one who's down by anything, so you could, like, use a potion on it if you really wanted to. I don't fully see a need if you couldn't get it from my tone, but
It really doesn't seem like it makes sense.
right. But all you have
use
is
one of these two, but which one should I use?
I mean, Medicham's ridiculously fast, so like X speed is kind of redundant. But maybe he has a Pokemon, or she has a Pokemon that's faster later. Who knows? Or,
Accuracy then.
okay, X accuracy. We will use that. Use the X accuracy. Medicham's accuracy rose. The foe's Quagsire used Dig.
Whoa.
Gross. Sandstorm again.
Well, we can use Drain Punch.
Okay. Buffeted by the Sandstorm. Now we will come up here and use Drain Punch. It used Protect.
Bastard.
So obviously Protect goes first because it's Protect. That's just the type of attack it is. That's not because it's faster than us. It's just that Protect will always go first. Or is a priority move, I should say. We'll try again.
Yeah.
We use Drain Punch. It hits. Nice. It does that much and puts you back to 101.
Okay.
Quagsire used Double Team. No, that's great. Because its evasion went up, but you already raised your accuracy.
Yeah, that's true.
The Sandstorm subsided.
Nice. Let's use Rock Smash. Do we need to use Drain Punch?
Yeah, absolutely. You could just use Drain Punch
But we
again.
only have 6 PP of it.
Okay, so you want to use Rock Smash instead?
But it's still only yellow. It's kind of high up.
Mm-hmm.
The confusion's not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So fine.
Drain Punch?
Use the Drain Punch.
Okay. Medicham used Drain Punch. It hits. You do kill it, and you do go back up to 137 out of 156.
Nice.
Quagsire faints. Empoleon gained 807, and Medicham gained 807. And Elite Four Bertha is about to send in Sudowoodo.
Whoa.
Will you change Pokemon?
This is a ground type? I thought it was a rock type.
Okay. So if you're working off of that assumption.
Well, if it's a ground and a rock type, Empoleon would be better than Medicham here.
Okay. So you want to put in
Empoleon.
okay.
And we'll do some water shit.
You got it. Let's switch to... Sorry, I went past him. Empoleon is here. Take out Medicham, put in Empoleon. Here comes Sudowoodo.
He's got pimples.
You said Surf?
Yeah.
You got it. He does kind of have pimples.
Or I guess it's like sesame seeds. He's one of those sesame sticks.
He's made of rock. That's like the worst ever.
Nah, sesame.
It's more like Sudowoodo, making people try to eat him. Sudowoodo fainted in one hit, by the way, with that Surf.
Yay.
From that terrible pun. We gained 1,620 experience on Empoleon. Bertha is about to send in Hippowdon.
Oh, God.
Will you change Pokemon?
Hippos are water things.
Hippos are water things.
Yeah, in real life.
Okay.
So maybe Empoleon's bad?
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright, so who would not be bad then if you think Empoleon is bad?
I guess Medicham again.
Okay. So, we'll go back to Medicham. Empoleon comes out. Medicham comes in. And here, I think for the first time ever for you, is Hippowdon. it immediately whips up a sandstorm with its Sandstream ability upon entering.
What? All right.
What do you think of this Hippowdon?
It's kind of cool.
You like it?
Yeah. Hippos are rad.
Right? Drain Punch, Rock Smash, Rock Slide, or Confusion.
Let's do... I don't know. Let's do Rock Smash.
Okay. And I wasn't laughing at you. That's just a very real answer. I appreciated it a lot. What do we do? I don't know. Hippowdon's defense fell from that. Hippowdon used Stone Edge. Okay. You took 29 there, I think. Sandstorm rages, so you take a little bit more from the Sandstorm. 9 specifically.
Maybe we do a Drain Punch here?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Why not? Its defense just went down. It is level 59, by the way, compared to your level 60, which is interesting.
Okay.
Medicham uses Drain Punch on Hippowdon's lower jaw. Does a fair amount and heals back up to 141 out of 156.
Wow. Okay.
And then Hippowdon heals a little bit using its Citrus Berry. Hippowdon used Earthquake.
Oh no.
And deals...
Ah.
Holy shit. That
I guess
much.
we're using another Drain Punch.
Then the Sandstorm hits.
Oh god.
And we take 9 more again. Yes, 9 more. Drain Punch again.
Yes.
We use Drain Punch. Which does... that much. And you go to 91.
Back in the green.
Hippowdon used Stone Edge. So you won't be in the green for long, but it's fine. That was a crit.
Oh god.
That was a crit. Not very effective, because the other one did not do that much. We take some Sandstorm damage as well. And go to 22.
God, what do I do?
Fight, heal, switch. It's pretty close to dead. And you are faster. You've been faster every time against this thing.
Alright, should I use my last Drain Punch on this stupid thing?
With that low amount of health, the health you'll get back will be very minimal. The only reason you should use it is if you feel like that's the only way that you'd be able to kill it. Is that amount of damage. But to try to gain health back, it would be kind of useless.
Did Rock Smash do about that much?
That's a good question. It did lower its defense, so yes, I think you should be able to do it with Rock Smash.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay. She used a full restore.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. That's its whole turn, right? So you're going to get to Rock Smash, and then if you want, you can now use that final Drain Punch.
Okay.
So that's how much it did. You would have killed it, it seems, with the amount of damage that it just did. You take Sandstorm damage, but it's only been 9 every time. So there you go. So now you can use that final Drain Punch.
Okay.
We use Drain Punch. Get some of that health back. Stop the dinging from the red health. Because you bring it down that much. And you go up to 59 of 156. Hippowdon used Crunch. Which is it was neutral. Because it was a dark type attack. But you're psychic and fighting. You are down to 6.
Okay. So
you can heal. You can. You don't have any more Drain Punches. And I don't think a Rock Smash will kill from here. I think it'll be very close. But I don't think that's enough. I could be wrong if you want to just try it. Because otherwise you can just bring somebody in to clean it out.
Let me ask you before I decide.
Sure.
Of our items that are healing items.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's going to bring back the Drain Punches?
Yes. Yeah. You have elixirs and ethers and max elixirs and max ethers and stuff.
Okay. But all of those things are separate from the HP.
Correct.
There's not anything that does both.
No. what I would say is you're probably going to have to wait until after this fight if you really wanted to do that. Because after this, she only has 2 more Pokemon left. So you might need to wait like until we get out into like getting ready to face the next person. Because you're probably going to have other options in terms of who to fight with besides Medicham. But if you wanted to keep Medicham in, yeah, you'd have to take some turns to like heal Medicham up and get the Drain Punches back and do all that other stuff. Like it'll take a couple of turns. But it's doable. Yeah. In or out of battle.
All right. Then let's just try it. Let's just
try what?
We didn't try using confusion on this thing. Is it too stupid for that?
I think we did try confusion on it. Maybe right at the beginning. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
maybe
I don't
only
think we
rock
did.
smashed. Okay. So you want to try confusion?
Yeah.
And then if Medicham dies, it dies?
Right.
Okay.
We're at 6. It's gonna happen either way.
Well, the Sandstorm alone would kill us.
Right.
Okay. We will try confusion. We use it. Maybe it's more special, less specially defensive. Nope. Hippowdon used Crunch and kills us.
Which was irrelevant.
Not a surprise. Okay. No problem there. Medicham faints. Sandstorm rages, so it would have killed us with the Sandstorm as well. Who comes in to do that last little bit?
Okay. What do we have? A Rock Smash will do it. We know that.
Well, we've got Kricketune.
So let's put Kricketune in.
You got it. Just a little more. Hang in there, Kricketune. Rock Smash.
Yep.
Kricketune used Rock Smash. And that's it for Hippowdon. I'm glad you liked it. I think Hippowdon's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hippowdon faints. Kricketune gained 2,502 experience.
Oh my god.
We take a little bit of Sandstorm, unfortunately. And then Bertha is about to send out Golem.
Oh.
Will we change Pokemon?
That's a rock type, isn't it?
So we had a Graveler. What 2 types was Graveler?
Oh, ground and rock?
Well, she's the ground type
yeah.
trainer, so yes.
All right, so, well, let's put Empoleon out then.
You got it. We will switch to Empoleon. All right, Empoleon comes in. You want to just surf or waterfall?
Let's just surf.
You got it.
How many surfs do we have left? We only
Like
used a couple,
13 or
right?
12? Oh, 10.
Yikers.
We have 14 waterfalls.
It's a 56, though.
It is level 56. We're level 54. Yep.
Waterfall.
You got it. It is stab. And it is 4 times super effective. So
it might actually work.
I'm relatively certain this will do it. It does not. I'm surprised, actually. Okay. It's very defensive. All right. Anyway, it uses Earthquake. I'm surprised. Surf definitely would have done it then, I feel like. But
Yeah.
still.
I think that's no question.
Here's an Earthquake.
Oh my god, why? Why didn't I pick surf?
We're
Why
at
didn't I pick
10.
surf?
It is super effective because we are the steel type. Sandstorm rages. But because we are the steel type, it hits none of us.
Oh. Okay.
But now,
But now we can kill this thing.
with...
With waterfall.
You got it. She uses a full restore.
Oh god.
Doesn't matter. We were faster the first time. Sandstorm's not going to hit us.
Okay.
That's her whole turn, was to use that full restore, right? So the waterfall kills the golem. Or, sorry, the waterfall damages the golem. But if we're faster, we just do the same thing again, or we could just crit here. We didn't crit here. That was a real low roll the first time, I guess, huh?
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
2,124. That's insane. How does that even happen?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. That was a drastic change in
It
damage.
really was.
If somebody knows what's going on, let us know in the comments what the difference was there. Was it really just high roll, low roll? Because that seems insane to me. Anyway, her next Pokemon that she's sending in is Whiscash.
Oh, the piss one.
The what?
The piss one.
I don't know that you've seen Whiscash before.
Well,
But it sounds, I mean, it's Whiz, so I get
right.
it, but...
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. But it's a, it's, okay, what
I don't know anything about it.
All right. Just that it's the piss
it's
Pokemon.
the piss one.
Gotcha. Well, it's likely ground type. That would be the only thing you could possibly guess about it then.
Okay.
So what do you want to have in against it?
So I want to have Empoleon.
Okay. So we can just heal the first turn?
Yeah.
After we see what it is. So, her final Pokemon, by the way, is Whiscash.
Oh, it's cute.
It's level 55. So you want to...
It's like a lantern.
It's like a lantern?
Kind of.
Kind of. You want to hyper it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll hyper potion Empoleon. We use it. And Empoleon goes back up to full, gaining back 164. Because we were at 10, which is insane. Whiscash uses Aqua Tail, which does very little. It's not very effective. The Sandstorm rages and doesn't hit either of us. Correct. Now, whoops, sorry, that's the bag. My bad. Surf, Drill Peck, Waterfall, or Dig? It's water.
This thing's a ground type?
Well, it's a ground type, so you can assume it's also water. I didn't want to... I kind of gave it away, but also, I mean, look at it. But yeah, it's Quagsire. Quagsire's... Do you want to actually just drill peck it?
I guess.
Okay. So yeah, Quagsire is also water ground, right?
Yeah.
So she's just got 2 water ground types against you with no grass moves on your whole team, which is kind of shitty. Whiscash used Fissure, which missed. Do you remember what Fissure is?
No, is this some kind of cutty thing?
Fissure, no. It would open up a fissure in the ground, and your Pokemon would fall in, and it would be a one-hit KO. It's a one-hit. It's a one-hit KO move, but it's got low-ish accuracy. And one-hit KO moves in general, almost. I'm relatively certain it's across the board, but one-hit KO moves do not work on Pokemon that are lower level than you. Like, it just won't work no matter what. But Whiscash is level 55, Empoleon level 54.
So it would.
So it would work on Empoleon. It just missed because the accuracy is pretty low, because otherwise it would just come out here if it was higher level than your whole team and just kill everyone. So.
But it can't do that to me if I dig, right?
I think that is actually correct. Do you want to dig?
Yeah.
I think that's correct, ironically enough, even though Fissure is a ground type move, but I'm not, I could be wrong on that. We'll find out. It used Zen Headbutt, which missed. Sandstorm Rages, irrelevant. Then we use Dig, which does that much. Probably about the same. Used
Fissure.
Fissure, which missed. Sandstorm Rages. Nothing happens.
Dig actually did more than I expected.
I think it did the same amount as Drill Peck, or close to it.
Okay. Let's do that again.
Dig again?
Yeah.
We dig a hole, or burrow our way underground, as the text tells us. Whiscash used Rock Slide, which missed. Sandstorm Rages again. So annoying. What a waste of time, man. Dig hits. Okay. Whiscash used Aqua Tail. Excuse me. Okay. Sandstorm again, because, it's just going to keep happening every time. Dear child, don't assume for an instant that you've won.
I didn't.
How dare you, Amy? Stop assuming that you've won.
I haven't won. Dig.
Dig again. You burrow your way underground.
I think it's ironic that the best attack against this ground-type Pokemon is Dig.
I mean, you haven't used Surf on this thing yet, so you don't know that Dig is the best, but...
No.
I'm just saying.
It's a water type. I just assumed it wouldn't be good.
Sure, but Dig is not stab for you, whereas Surf is, and Surf is a higher power, I believe, as well. Attack power. Fissure misses again. Sandstorm still rages. Don't say how. Allow that to be a thing, and don't question it once.
All right. Dig again.
Why? Why isn't this move killing me? Well, because Be thankful, damn it. Zen Headbutt misses. Sandstorm rages, and no one cares. And Dig hits, and
Come on.
doesn't kill it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Fissure misses.
Okay.
Sandstorm rages, which is irrelevant. Okay, what move do you want to use to finish it off?
This is so stupid.
Anything will kill it. Like, anything at all. Just pick something. Do you want me to pick for you?
Yeah.
Waterfall. It's easily Waterfall.
Okay.
You only have 6 digs left. You have 2 water type attacks, and they both had higher-ish PP. So yeah, it's definitely Waterfall. Okay. Wizcash goes down. Nicely done. Empoleon gained 1,861. And you defeated Elite Four Bertha.
Yeah.
Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you and did their best to earn you the win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with this silly grin.
You got $7,080 for winning. I felt like a fucking Dr. Seuss character reading that just now. I had to read it so quickly, and I think there was the rhyme in there. I lost track because I was just so desperately trying to read it quickly enough so I could actually get all the words out.
I just want to say, like, the dialogue of the Elite Four in this one is like
Decent.
Yeah, like they upped the quality of that.
Okay, that's
They
good.
raised the bar.
Good to know.
You're quite something, youngster. I like how you and your Pokemon earned the win by working as one.
Nice.
That's what makes you so strong. I think that you can go as far as you want.
Thanks, Bertha. You're
So,
the best.
well, there you go. What?
You just said that to the last one. Don't. You can't just say that to all of them.
Why?
That they're all the best. Well, because maybe they
Each
talk.
new one is the new best.
But maybe they talk to each other.
Oh well. I'll be gone by then.
But Aaron's gonna feel bad, and he has the cool bug types that you like.
Yeah.
Now I made her sad.
Yeah.
Hey, again, you used 2 Pokemon, one of which was Empoleon, the other was Medicham. And
Hey,
yeah.
Crickettoon's down like
Oh, that's right.
5.
Because Cricketune came in. No, Cricketoone's down because Cricketune came in to deal the finishing blow against one of them, Hippowdon, I think.
Hippowdon, yeah.
That killed Medicham and took some sandstorm damage. Thank you. That's what happened to Cricketune. All right, so do you want to heal Cricketune at all, or leave it where it is?
I think it's fine.
Okay, Empoleon notably down by 52, so you can at least give it a super, so that it's down by
Yeah.
only 2. And then we'll revive and
restore PP.
Oh, right, on the... Yes. Okay, good stuff. Hey, while I do all these things, everybody, that is actually going to be the end of this particular episode. Amy will be back to finish the Elite Four next week. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you are subscribed and that you have that bell rung, because that will make sure that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including the continuation of this game next week. Hopefully, Amy defeating the Elite Four next week.
Yeah.
That's the idea. You're down by like 70 something, so I guess you want to use a hyper on Medicham.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that next week. Please leave your congratulations for Amy, your opinions, etc., on how she did in the comments down below, because Amy, nicely done.
Thank you.
It restores the PP of a selected Pokemon's move by a maximum of 10 points. So we have 4 Ethers. We will use 1 on Medicham's Drain Punch.
Okay, so you have to specify which move.
For the Ethers, yes.
Okay.
For the Elixirs, no. We have 1 Elixir, 2 Max Elixirs, and 1 Max Ether, by the way.
Okay.
Elixir says it restores the PP of all the moves learned by the targeted Pokemon by 10 each.
Okay.
And then for Max Elixir, fully restores the PP of all moves learned by the targeted Pokemon in general to full. And then Max Ether fully restores the PP of a single move that's been learned by a single Pokemon. So if you have like 30 or 25 or something, Max Ether would bring it to full no matter what.
Okay.
Whereas Elixirs and Ethers only do it by 10.
Right. Okay.
But regardless, you had 6 Drain Punches, so now you're back up to full on Drain Punch. And so that is where we are leaving our team. Do you want to go into the next room to see what that person looks like, or do you want to save it for next time?
Oh, I want to see.
Okay. We will see. It's an elevator. No,
Damn it.
it's an elevator in between every time. And...
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a fire type.
You've met him before.
I have?
This was Flint. He asked you to help his friend, who was the electric type gym leader, who had like lost his mojo or whatever nonsense.
Stupid bullshit. He's got like a clown wig on.
He looks like Ronald McDonald to me.
Yeah.
But yes,
Or like Carrot Top.
He's got like a big ass fro. Yeah. So yeah, everybody, that is going to be the end of this particular episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. I really do hope everybody enjoyed. As I said, definitely leave your congratulations and any thoughts that you might have in the comments down below. That's what they're for.
Please do.
We would love to hear from you, and Amy deserves congrats because I think you did an amazing job at those first 2 Elite Four trials.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Oh my god. And then, hey, next time we will face the last 2 members of the Elite Four, and then maybe there's a champion fight like there's been in every other generation. Who knows? Who can say?
I'm shocked.
So, that is going to be the end. So for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
We hope to see you all next week. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.